got student athletes CJ Fredrick, Viktor, Lakhin. Questions for the student athletes?
CJ, was it just one of those days it looked like you were throwing it in the ocean from early? It seemed like you, rhythm-wise, was pretty good.
Yeah, I just wanted to come out and be aggressive, and trust the work that I put in all off season. Credit to my teammates that are finding me. But yeah, I definitely was in a good little rhythm early on.
How do you keep that even keel? Like, Howard, you didn't get many attempts. They did a good job shadowing you and making sure that you didn't get free, and not letting yourself get frustrated to where you can come back and have a day like today.
Yeah, just like I said earlier, continuing to play my game. There's going to be days where things are going my way like tonight, and there's going to be days where it's not. But just continuing to play how I play and how the team needs me to play, and I'll be fine.
Vic, did this feel like your most complete game as a UC player? Career high 6 assists, 8 for 10 from the field.
So far, yeah. I'm pissed. Coach didn't keep me for triple-double, or at least double-double. But yeah.
What has kind of allowed you to see those passing lanes a little bit easier, and what has kind of led to you being a little bit more diverse with your ability to pass and get assists off the board?
First of all, I think a lot of the passes were like regular passes. People just made shots, like one pass in the corner, we're just trying to play. CJ makes a shot from a corner, or who else I passed to? Odie. Like they weren't guarding Odie at all. I just like swing it to him. Like it just not a good defense. Like they didn't pressure me as much, I feel like, and it's what created those opportunities.
Vic, you guys struggled to put together some full 40-minute efforts early in the season. Now you've had 3 straight at home, and you grit out a win at Howard. Was there something that kind of flipped, or was there a switch that kind of happened to have you guys have those full 40-minute efforts?
I didn't think we had a full 40 today too. We started just trading buckets at the beginning of the second half. But then we picked it up like last 10 minutes of the half. So I feel like we still have a way we still got room for improvement. But yeah, we definitely did a big changing compared to Howard game. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. Compared to Howard game, so yeah, we're getting better there.
There was a possession there in the first half with you two. CJ, you came down, found Viktor. Viktor, you went up over the top to find Aziz. Could you just walk us through that possession? And Viktor, did you ever think you were going to be one to throw the lob to Aziz there?
I always talk to Aziz like be ready. Like couple lobs I threw him at the Howard game, and he looked to me like he didn't expect the pass, and I'm like, bro, he's like so long. Just always be ready because they trying to help in the baseline. That's what happened there. His transition happens. He's just so long. I don't really have to like throw a good pass. Just throw it in the air, and it's like down to Jordan there. He just slams everything. So.
Is it as visible to you guys on the court how fast Jizzle is starting to progress? Because it feels like confidence-wise, like he's leveling up pretty much game by game now.
Yeah, it's amazing. He's a freshman. Like when I was a freshman, I had the red shirt. I wasn't all there with the speed of the game, and I had to take a year to just kind of get better. So for him, he's not even like he's out there playing and just getting better every single day. And we have all the confidence in the world in him with the ball to make plays and do the right thing. So like you said, we're just believing in him, and he's getting better every single day.
Does it feel like it on the court to you that you can tell he's advancing?
Yeah, I can feel it. I can tell.
Do you guys feel like this team is kind of pick your poison? I mean, there's 2 really weird stat lines. Dan only has 3 points, but he has 12 boards. Aziz has 10 points, but only 1 rebound, but yet it all works.
I mean, yeah, we all good players. Somebody, especially coach, wants us to run more since Aziz got eligible, and we want to run, play faster, run more possessions. So I feel like if somebody gets a rebound, like a Dennis Gray, defensive rebounder as well as on offense. But we're talking about defense. So I see him getting a rebound, so I'm already taking off and fly there. While before, like earlier in the season, me and Odie had to make sure we like get the defensive rebound first, and then we would convert. So I feel like having Dan, Aziz, and others, like, I'm more than sure Aziz feel that way too. Like we just have like 3-4 people who can really rebound the ball, so we don't really have to put so much effort like in us. We just trust our teammates.
CJ, you guys shot 56% from the floor, 57% from 3, 77% from the free throw line. You had 5 guys with more than 4 assists. Did it feel like maybe like an old Iowa game out there where the ball was just pinging everywhere and shots were falling?
Yeah, it did. A big emphasis was, getting stops on defense and just running. That was a big emphasis in practice, and I thought we did a pretty good job of it tonight. And it's fun. It's fun when you're running and just making the right plays, and everyone's knocking down shots, and they make a bucket. Vic sprints down, gets an and one dunk. That stuff is fun and contagious. And I think we did a really good job of that today. But yeah, it does remind me a little bit of that, some of those games.
Can you compare me with Luka Garza?
Both really good players.
Vic, Kelman had 23 points, 11 of 16 from the floor. A really soft touch around the rim. How do you keep yourself from getting discouraged as he's, able to get some things done that it really didn't look like there was, much alternative. You guarded him well. He just made shots.
Yeah, I mean, he had a really good game. He had a segment, like I talked about in the beginning of second half, when we just traded buckets, and he was one of their leaders in that segment. So we just had to be more physical in the post. Guarded was all five, not worried necessarily about our guy, but just help the guy who was guarding the post be more physical. And a couple points he scored off of the offensive rebounds. That's what we talked about in scouting. Like, we had to box out, clear the weak side. So some of his points were our errors, but I have to give him credit. Like, he can finish with ball hands. So yeah.
CJ, you guys now have a week to prepare for Xavier heading into next Saturday. You're being from Cincinnati, just talk about the excitement you have to play in this rivalry for the first time.
Yeah, super excited. I remember watching this game when I was a little kid. Used to be, one of the best days, just to come home, and my dad would bring home Skyline, and we'd watch the game. So, we have a lot of days to prepare. So it's just tomorrow getting better, the next day getting better. Just continuing to get better every single day.
You both had great nights shooting the ball. Did either of you feel threatened by the three-point artist known as Odi Oguama?
I was shocked he shot it, but it looked good. He shot it with confidence, and we got no problem with that.
How do you guys feel the experience at Howard is going to play into this week of preparation, and just how valuable do you guys think that was of going through those tough moments because obviously at home this year there hasn't been a lot of those, but you got that experience on the road heading into your second true road game against them.
It's huge. After that game, we had a couple days to get ready, and it wasn't like, we won another game, we've arrived. It was we have to get better, and there's things that we need to improve on. We didn't play our best game, so it's having that same mindset going into this week. We played well today. We didn't play the best game we thought, but it's continuing to get better every single day and preparing for another really tough road game.
I don't know your birthdays, but December 14th, 2001 was the last time UC won at Xavier. Some of you guys weren't born then. I mean, do you think that might come up this week?
Yeah, hopefully we'll stop this streak. Well, yeah, we want to get a win, and obviously, streak sounds crazy, but yeah, if we would win the year before last year, we would still want to win. So, yeah.
Any other questions for the student athletes? Thanks, guys.
Thanks, fellas. Appreciate it.